My name is Jonah Obi. I'm from Simsbury, Connecticut. I'm a junior and I'm a government major and economics minor. Yeah, so we talked a lot about the transition from an all-boys elite school to a co-ed, college or university, and how that was for those alums at those elite all-boys schools. We talked a lot. I asked questions about like the traditions at the all-boys schools and how that fostered like brotherhood and unity amongst the population at the school. And then we also talked about like how women were viewed, obviously in a space where there weren't as many women besides like the faculty and staff, just like overall how these all boys students viewed women and how that may differ from how they view women now. Yeah, so one theme that we talked a lot, that I heard about a lot, was just the racial divide that can be seen at some of these elite all boys schools. And just the overall idea that a lot of these students of color tended to group themselves with each other. So yeah, that was definitely one. Also, just being in an environment where there aren't any girls or women, just like the hindrance that it had on their romantic lives, I guess, or just socially. When they did get to college, it was more like it was a new environment for them because now there's women on campus, so they just have to learn more about how to interact and things to say and not to say. I'd say that a majority of my interviews, the students were really forthcoming as it relates to like their answers. They seemed very like open to describing what their actual encounters at all boys schools were, and they didn't seem very like in promotion of their all boys school, which was good. So I feel like I got really honest answers. And in some cases, there were students that I can tell were holding back, maybe because they thought that it would make their school look bad or something like that. But really, just letting them know that it's an honest environment that we're in, and that there was no judgment being passed. And I feel like they were able to open up a little bit more and tell me about their experiences. Yeah, there's definitely a story that stuck with me even now. Yeah, so in one of the instances, a group of students at an all-boys school, they held a secret Santa exchange every Christmas time, exchange gifts in a private manner, like it wasn't supposed to be a big thing. And in one of the years, one of the students gifted another student a blow-up sex doll, and they thought it was hilarious. They were recording it on Snapchat, posting it on their stories and things like that. And students at the sister school to that all-boys school saw it on Snapchat, and they didn't like that at all. And what happened was they went to the headmaster of the all-boys schools, showed it to them, and the student that gave the blow-up sex doll got suspended, and the student that recorded it also got suspended. And really the surprising part, well, not really surprising, but the interesting part was how that brought that group of students at the all-boys schools like even closer together in their kind of hatred for the all-girls school that had complained to the headmaster, and it seemed like it fostered their brotherhood and that brought them more together. So I'd definitely say that story stuck with me for sure.